This is episode 133 of the Rohit Radio Show. Let's begin. Here are 10 golden rules of productivity. Number 1. Start your day at 4 am in the morning. Try waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning every single day and see how much you get done in the first 5 hours of your day. Start your day normally as you would start each day, but start it at 4 am in the morning and just witness the magic that unfolds. The early morning hours are called as the creator's hours. Whatever you create during these early morning hours are of the highest quality. This is the best time to concentrate single-mindedly on the most important task that you have on that particular day. Number 2, do not multitask. Multitasking is not productive. The way to increase productivity is by concentrating single-mindedly on one task at any given point in time. In this way, all of your energies are focused on the task that you have at hand. So become laser focused when it comes to your work. Number 3, think on paper. This has been an absolute game changer for me. There is a difference between thinking on paper and writing on paper. See, thinking on paper means you are brain dumping all of your ideas and insights onto the paper. Writing on paper means you are actually giving a structure to what you are going to do during that particular day. For example, try making a project timeline on a piece of paper versus on your laptop and see which one happens faster. Number 4, quit social media. This is the biggest waste of time. If you cut down 90% of the time that you spend on social media and invest that same time on your most important task, your productivity will literally multiply. I have tried it. It has worked for me like magic. Ever since I quit social media, my business has actually improved. The revenue has gone up. Social media is not a prerequisite to business. It might be a good add-on, but it is really not a requirement. Number 5, check emails only once per day. If there is anything that is more time consuming after social media, it is email. People check their emails a million times a day. Emails are a big waste of time. See, an email is like someone asking for your attention, and your attention is the most valuable commodity on this planet. So use your time productively. Do not spend your time on email. 9 out of 10 emails that you will receive are not worth reading. So check your emails only once per day unless you are in a job which requires you to be on your email all the time. Number 6, do not answer phone calls. There is absolutely no need for you to answer phone calls unless it is urgent or there is some kind of emergency. If it is urgent or if there is some kind of an emergency, the person who is calling you will call again. So the moment you see 2 missed calls, that is the time that you can call back that person. In all other cases, there is absolutely no need to answer the phone call unless it is from a person like your boss who wants to get some work done from you. But 9 out of 10 phone calls that you receive are a waste of time. So do not answer phone calls. You can look at your missed calls during the end of the day. Call people later during the day. Number 7, say no. How many times have you said yes to something that you never wanted to do in the first place? Just saying no can save you years of time, if not hours of time. Simply refuse to do anything that is not in harmony with your goals. A simple word like no is the most powerful time management tool available out there. Now, you might offend people with this word, but that's okay. It is not your responsibility, right? Number 8, focus only on 3 things. See, you cannot focus on more than 3 things at a given point in time in your life. Write down what are your big 3 priorities and only focus on those 3 priorities. If you do anything else, it is a complete waste of time. If you are trying to focus on more than 3 things, you are doing too many things. Number 9, meditate. The more you meditate, the more you can focus on your tasks. The more you meditate, the better is your mental and emotional health. So take the time to meditate at least 10 to 15 minutes per day and see how it positively affects your productivity. Number 10, and this is very important. Number 10, close your eyes and think for 15 minutes per day. Most people will never do this. Sitting alone in a room, closing your eyes and just thinking about what you are doing for 15 minutes is the most laborious task that anyone can do because it involves thinking. Thinking is something that people will always avoid. So the moment you decide that you want to start thinking for 15 minutes per day, you are immediately getting a competitive advantage in the market. Now multiply that with the number of days in a week and the number of weeks in a month and the number of months in a particular year. And suddenly you will find that you stand out from the crowd in your particular domain or your particular area of expertise. Because you have taken the time to think about what is it that you are trying to achieve in your area of work. So those were the 10 golden rules of productivity that I wanted to discuss with you in this week's video. Hope this helps. Thank you so much.